Hey, wow, it's been a while since I was here on Techlinked. Was that guy always there?
No, I don't know where he came from.
He's a dragon doing a disco pose. Like,
Yeah.
what, I don't even know.
Very exciting.
Okay, anyway, to the tech news. On Monday, we reported on rumors about new processors and chipsets from AMD, and now the hype train has officially left the station. Specs for AMD's upcoming Ryzen 3000 series lineup have apparently been leaked. Numerous sources put out information, but the most cohesive source was YouTuber Adore TV, who detailed 10 new processors ranging from the 6-core, 12-thread Ryzen 3 3300 with an MSRP of $100 to the 16-core, 32-thread Ryzen 9 3850X. Boy, that's a lot of numbers, which will sell for $499. The higher end models boost up to and around 5 gigahertz. That sounds spicy. How is that spicy?
Spicy.
It's just 5 is a cold temperature. It doesn't matter what scale you're.
A 5 looks like an S. Spicy. Anyways.
Okay, anyway. The new processors are reportedly built on the Zen 2 architecture, and if these rumors are true and not just pure conjecture thrown onto the internet to confuse and make fools out of us all, because that's never happened before, we'll get an official look at these chips at CES 2019 down in Vegas in January. Right after Valve announced they'd reduced their 30% sales cut for very popular games on Steam, Epic Games arrived with a tantalizing counteroffer. The developer of Fortnite and Gears of War announced the Epic Games Store, which will offer 88% of game sales revenue to developers, keeping only a 12% cut for themselves. The closest developers could get to that kind of revenue sharing on Steam is by selling over 10 million copies of the game, which brings Valve's cut down to this 25%, which is still like twice as much, more than twice as much, so. Okay, selling over 50 million copies brings it down to 20%. The Epic Games Store also waives royalty fees for games built using the Unreal Engine, which should entice developers even further to consider selling on the new marketplace. Maybe this will teach Valve to care less about money and make good games again, like Artifact, which is it's a card game.
Dumb.
It's a card game. I've never heard of it. Riley just wrote that joke in there, but yeah, apparently.
Heard of it?
No,
it's
no.
Great game.
Okay, Riley says it's great, so we'll just go with it.
Horrible.
Okay, it's horrible. Earlier this week, we talked about Samsung's partnership with Verizon on 5G phones, and now those two companies and Qualcomm are ready to show off the goods. A bunch of journalists were invited to the Qualcomm Snapdragon Technology Summit in Hawaii yesterday for a luau, just kidding, but they were shown a number of devices purportedly using 5G technology. But speed tests weren't super impressive, and interaction with some devices was very limited, so they might as well have been running on happy thoughts, I guess.
Like Peter Pan.
Yes, like Peter Pan.
Wow.
Okay, wow, it's been a long time, but okay. The devices on show included phones from both Samsung and Motorola, as well as hotspots from AT&T and Verizon. Samsung's phone had a corner notch though, so that's interesting, I guess. Qualcomm also used the summit to unveil the new Snapdragon 855 chipset, which will support 5G and processing speeds faster than the Snapdragon 845, which you can trust me on, because 855 is clearly a larger number. Is that also true in Canada? Like,
Are you sure?
different measurement system in Canada, I don't know.
That's true.
It's true?
I'm confused.
And now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Linus Coffee and Linus Tech Tips, which is delicious in both the US, Canada, or anywhere else. That's right, we've worked with Madrinas to make a specially crafted custom coffee called the Lambo Roast. Yeah, the LTT Lambo Roast is a brilliant blend of medium roasted Latin American and African coffee beans with a sweet chocolatey flavor, a big bold body, and a smooth caramel finish. From high-tech espresso enthusiasts to workhorse drip coffee drinkers like myself, this blend will satisfy every and any Java juicer. The Lambo Roast will ship The Lambo Roast will ship December 14th, but you can pre-order right now. And don't forget to use code LINUS to get 50% off at the link below. Buy our coffee. Do it.
Sounds delicious.
Now.
Whoa.
Now, Riley. Go buy our coffee right now. Stop bothering me.
Okay, bye.
Okay, on to the quick bits. Microsoft has finally thrown in the towel on their Edge browser, which has been living on the edge, I guess, and it's about effing time. They've decided to acknowledge the superiority of Chrome and will be building a new browser using Google's open source Chromium rendering engine. Hopefully it'll use just as much, if not more RAM. That's how you know it's good.
More RAM, more better.
Download more RAM.
Yeah.
Just download more, it's fine.
That's that easy.
In other Google news, the company is launching Flutter, a UI toolkit and SDK that will allow open source cross-platform development. In less vague terms, that means developers could build one version of their app and have it run on, say, iOS and Android with minimal tweaks. There's also speculation that Google's getting developers to adopt Flutter because it will allow compatibility with the company's Fuchsia OS, a mobile and desktop operating system in secret development. Ooh! Except that everyone knows about it, kind of like how pro wrestling is fake.
Oh.
You didn't know that? Yeah?
No, I that was good.
Yeah, okay.
Really pulled it together there.
Yeah, like a Batista bomb. NVIDIA has used AI to create a fully functional 3D representation of real-world spaces using only video. The company's neural network identified objects and recreated them within Unreal Engine 4, the same engine used by popular games PUBG and Fortnite.
What?
Yeah, I have heard of those, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It also textured the objects with real-world data, so watch the video if you want to take a casual drive through the Uncanny Valley. Speaking of driving, Google subsidiary Waymo finally launched their public-facing autonomous taxi service, Waymo One, in Phoenix, Arizona. Do we have to specify Arizona? There's not a whole lot of other famous Phoenixes. Except the one that Dumbledore had, but the program will use safety drivers to begin with, but eventually the vehicles will be fully autonomous. Way to go, Phoenix. Happy to let you guys lead the charge on that one. Let us know once you get things sorted out down there.
Because then we won't...
Yeah, people won't get run over. Yeah, I get the joke. Yeah, okay. And hey, look, it's a little tiny graphics card. InnoDisk launched a graphics card in an M.2 form factor of all things, which will support 1080p at 60 Hz or 4K at 30, but not in games. It's actually designed for super compact industrial systems. What is this, a graphics card for ants?
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
Do you get that reference?
Yeah.
Zoolander.
Yeah, I've seen the advice animal thing.
Okay.
It's fine. Okay, this episode is over. Subscribe if you want to, because we'll be back on Friday with more tech news. Well, I won't be back personally. It'll be a different host, but we'll be back Friday. So yeah, if you want to, just skip right to Monday, because those are the best written episodes because
Hey,
I do them.
You write those.
That
How dare you?
that was literally your opinion you wrote into the script. So yeah, even Riley thinks so.
They should watch Friday still.
The movie.
Yeah.
All right, bye, Felicia.